Thank you, John. Great to see everyone. Thanks for being here. Like John said, my first media post in Tahoe was 2 years ago. I came for the first one and ended up sponsoring the second one and switched all of our sponsorships to here. It's for us, it's, you get to make friends with people you do business with and do business with your friends. And I think I did the math. We did 10 or 12 events, and that's 36 days with the media post people. I think I saw my kids for about 20 days last year. So I'm Mike Ford, CEO of Skydeo. Today I want to talk about, usually I do these things and I get done in like 3 minutes, and media post people are like, what, you're not maximizing your time. And so I decided to talk about AI a little bit and just kind of cut through the bullshit of AI and just like what's actually working. And so I'm just going to show you what we're doing at Skydeo internally as well as in the products that we have. Along the way, we'll be able to show you some other interesting things, and I have this to show you. That was all AI. No, it wasn't. Yeah, but we did use AI to storyboard it. I was like, I wanted to be James Bond or Mission Impossible, and it worked out. We got a couple of the shots that we put in here. This was like a homemade job. I think our budget was $2,000, so it worked out well. So before I get started, the other thing I want to show is 12 weeks ago today, I had today? Yeah, pretty close. I had open heart surgery. And so you saw my stunt. That was done in April. This was done in May. My cardiologist had ordered a scan. So it's called the triple rule out scan, CT scan. And so it finds the level of calcium in your blood. And so I went in and got another test after my calcium came back high, and I had one artery 100% blocked and two are 90% blocked. So it's called the Widowmaker. And people just like drop dead. And with an aging ad tech ecosystem and people, I just wanted to raise awareness to get that scan. It's cheap, and you find out, the cardiologist that just like checks your cholesterol and blood pressure. That's really not enough. And so I'm in full recovery, clean bill of health, rocking and rolling, back here, drinking tequila with these guys. So thank you. So tell your people, get a scan. So a little bit about Skydeo. We work with about 6,000 advertisers a month across the programmatic ecosystem to provide audiences to help everyone grow their business and acquire their next customers. One of the things that we did through hook or crook and just customer by customer is source probably the largest data set in the United States. We have about 30,000 different segments across auto, CPG, travel, retail, finance, home ownership. And that's given us the ability to see a massive amount of data and provide a lot of insights off of that data, which I'll show you soon. The other thing we did is I just wanted to be Jeff Bezos of data, so we cut our prices, more selection, lower prices, drives return on ad spend and performance. So that's yielded a couple things. We're one of the fastest growing companies in the US that you've never heard of, and so that's why we do media posts to kind of spread the word. We were ranked 79th out of the Inc. 5,000 last year. And last August 1st was our 10th anniversary. So that's thanks to all of our great customers and partners. Kind of what we do is just combine as many attributes per ID into our custom audiences and predictive audiences to provide high performance. And like I said, we have about 10 times the segments of most data providers. On the insight side, we've got a panel that we sampled of about 3 billion IDs. We roll that down to about 600 million, so we can provide in-depth insights across. It's like the Amazon recommendation engine for segments. And so this has been very helpful for people to build lookalikes or predictive audiences, and we'll show you that in a bit. And then we built the Skydeo Audience Marketplace. So with all these segments, sending you guys a CSV file or a spreadsheet really wasn't working too well. And so we built SAM to let you find the segments you need and activate those. This will be a quick tour. Where's Evan? We used Horizon. Here you go. As our sample customer. And let's see. Okay, so as you can see, the Explore page has got what we call our different graphs: condition graph, shopping graph, which is our purchase-based history. And you can just kind of pick and click. It's basically online shopping for data and segments. And so you can pick different segments based on different categories. And so here's a search for BMW. You can add these people to your cart, and away you go. So this is kind of our tool that we built for agencies as well as for in-house companies who want to like have a data system of record and do cross-platform activation with the same people. So it's super simple. It's free. We get paid based from the DSPs on media spend, and so this is just a tool to make it easy for you. As you can see, you got to do some searches, pick around. It's like online shopping, and so that's kind of the state of the art of SAM today. Can I fast forward on here? Okay, so what I wanted to show you is, okay, that's great. We've got clients, we've got campaigns, we've got platforms. You pick and click. It takes you 5 minutes to build a campaign. But what can we do with AI? And so we wanted to give everybody a choice of like, let's use AI and agents to create the campaign. And so adding a layer of intelligence in there, we said, okay, let's just type in honda.com, go fetch all their products and give the agency or the brand, the marketer, which products do you want to market. So you pick your products, you pick your platforms that you want to advertise to, and system goes out. It asks you for these are new platforms, so you have to put your ad account IDs in, so it's smart enough to know that, and it's going to help create the campaign for you. You could pick different targets and things like that, but that's just all prompt-based and being able to create the audience on the fly. So what it's doing now is it's referencing that insights that I showed you about the massive table. It's using LLM to understand the Honda audiences, and then it's pulling our best audiences for that product set. And there it is, and you come in, click, and those are ready to be placed in order or saved as a draft or for an RFP, whatever you need. So 10 minutes to about a minute. That's kind of the power of AI, and we think that's just helping get more done faster with even junior people who don't need to know a lot about activation. They can just do that pretty simply. And again, our segments are in Trade Desk, Google, Yahoo, StackAdapt. So, how much time do I have left? 5 minutes, let's say. Great. So, I'm going to switch gears. So I always get a lot of value coming here, and so I want to give some value back just based on my experience. But I'm not really sure how many people interact with their product teams. So show of hands if you work with your product team to build software for your businesses. Okay, great. Anybody have spreadsheets they need to update with multiple people in their businesses? Okay, that's most people. Okay, so you're using a spreadsheet-like software, and then usually people don't have a lot of developer resources just sitting around doing nothing. And so what can you do? So a few weeks ago I built an app using AI, and I decided, well, let's build one today. Okay, so I came to the speaker page for today. I was like, what if we could build an app that would connect everybody at the event? And I was like, well, LinkedIn kind of exists, and people fumble around and do it. But what if we built a dating app for media post? And so that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so what would that be? Okay, so we'll call it a networking app, and this is the actual prompt that I made. So basically, you just have to be able to think it and verbalize it and kind of structure it a little bit for AI, and just let's build this up. I took that URL and fed it to the AI, and then what do we want the product to do? So all you have to do is dream up the features that you need. And so if you've got a spreadsheet that does, I don't know, measurement, reporting, whatever, you just plug it in. You can actually plug in the spreadsheet, and magic will happen, as you'll see soon enough. So, So we did the swipe right, the swipe left. We could pull all the data, pull all the information. And some of the stuff I'm asking for, the AI couldn't do based on copyright or getting blocked by LinkedIn and things like that. But it would have been cool if it could do it. But we adapted along the way. So I'll just fast forward to the prompt here. Okay, so that's the end prompt that I came up with. And let's see. Okay. So pretty close. I had to add serverless for some reason. I don't know. And so this is the AI in action. So this is, if you follow along that left column there, you'll see what it's doing. So it took that one paragraph, now it's breaking it out into development tasks and feature functionality that the app needs in order to be built and designed. And so this is at 8x speed, just so we wouldn't be here all day. But the full build happened in 20 minutes. Okay, while we're watching this for the next minute, it's going through, it's writing the code. I'm an English major, and I'm operating this, I'm building an app right now. So,
is this what you do when you're after a heart surgery, you don't have a lot of party time on your hands, you just build apps now?
Yeah, I finished TikTok. It said the end. Stop, get off. And so, okay, so now we're getting early designs on the app. We tried to get Sarah Chen's photo, but it didn't come up, and so it's not perfect. And so here we are, and we're looking at it, and let's see what we can do. Here's the list of people, and so what did it do? So the AI fell back and just created dummy profiles because it couldn't fetch the actual people from the speakers list. So I said, okay, that's good, but we don't have a lot of the profiles, so what else can we do here? Okay, so let's edit it, and I just showed you the left side here. This is, we'll put this prompt in. Since we don't have profile photos, let's just use the company logo for the person, right? And so you can see it's an iterative process. You can keep tweaking your app just by typing it in and thinking it up, or if you play with it a little bit, just switch it around. And so in 2 minutes, we'll change that and add that feature.
How much is this going to cost us at Media Post, Mike?
We could talk. Okay, so you can see the changes. We got there's a match. We're matching with people, swiping left and right, and it's looking good. Okay, so this has been fun, but let's use real data. And so we got the attendee list, and we're going to populate this with the real people here in the room. And we'll see who connected to each other. No, just kidding. That happens at the pub late at night. Okay, so it's use the different fields from the columns. We upload it. It's going to go through and read the list, creates the structure, makes columns, does all the good stuff. And there's me. And we could swipe, and swiping's working. And there's Evan. And let's just pick and click around a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, so how do I go back one? Red? Okay.
And now you're close to being out of time. Just
Okay.
So you know.
All right.
Just so you know.
Anyway, so there's your app. We built a dating app for media posts in 5 minutes here. And that's the actual code. So you can send this over to your developer or just load it up on a server and the app would run. And, anybody can do this. That was free. You can upgrade to get faster processing or something, but you can give it to a designer. So, imagine being able to get to a working prototype in an afternoon and handing it off versus going back and forth for a month or two with designers and trying to explain what your business is. As the user of an app, you should be able to produce one better than the programmer because you don't have that layer of telephone game to work with. So that's I just wanted to show you guys that for any business person that like needs productivity and efficiency, you can build your own app with AI now. So good luck. Let me know how it goes. The Skydeo team is here. We've got Kat Kennedy. Raise your hand, Kat. She's Kat at skydeo.com. We have Alyssa Houlihan. Alyssa started with us about 2 months ago. This is her first business trip, not even a trip to Tahoe or anything else. So it's a pretty good place for her to come. So, all right, thank you very much. We'll see you guys tonight, too.
All right. Mike Ford, everybody. Look at that. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man.